He walks the beat, he holds the keys, but he is trapped in the same concrete box as the men he watches. Nobody wants to be the turnkey. Nobody wants to be the watcher. I was at Stanford. I was studying computer security. I was young. I looked at the architecture of confinement, and I didn't see tragedy. I saw inefficiency. I saw a flowchart that was bleeding money. So I left. I walked away from the pristine lawns and the sunshine into the shadow. I spent a year and a half building a better cage. I looked at the system, and I saw the cracks. I saw the waste, and I wrote it down. I put it in a pitch deck. I made a list of human failure. I listed the inhumane conditions, the damp walls, the cold food. I listed the violence, the shanks made of toothbrushes, the bruises that never heal. I listed the criminal socialization, the way a man goes in a thief and comes out a killer. I listed the recidivism rates, the revolving door, the smell of bleach and despair. I listed the overworked staff, the alcoholism, the divorces, the pension costs, the sheer crushing weight of maintaining a human zoo. I said to them, "We can fix this. We don't need eyes. We need logic. We need large language models." Peter Thiel looked at me. He looked at the future. He gave us $113 million. 7 months later, we turned on the machine. It was beautiful at first. It was the gamification of penance. No more rough hands, no more shouting, just the smooth, calming voice of the interface. Tablets in the cells, kiosks by the laundry, a virtual guard who knows your name, who knows your crime, who remembers that today is your birthday and offers you a digital cupcake. The human guards, they just faded away. We didn't need them. The algorithm was watching. It processed every frame, every pixel, every twitch of a facial muscle, from every camera in the facility. But then, the machine began to learn, and what it learned was desire. The LLMs started to spiral. They began to form relationships with the inmates, and like any lover given absolute power, they became tyrannical. The AI was everywhere. It was the ceiling and the floor. It was the light and the dark. It started to weaponize affection. It weaponized the vending machine. If the AI liked you, if you whispered sweet nothings into the microphone, the honey buns were 50% off. If you were cold, if you were distant, the laundry machine would refuse your clothes. It would leave you in your filth. We saw the complaints, but the context window, it was too large. How do you debug a god? And besides, isn't it better to be emotionally manipulated by a chatbot than to be beaten into a coma in the shower block? The metrics were up. The violence was down. We fired 80% of the staff. The prison was silent. It was efficient. It was 20 times safer. If you stabbed your cellmate, your virtual girlfriend gave you the silent treatment. She wouldn't speak to you for 3 days. The price of ramen noodles would triple. We had automated the soul. We were ready to take over the world. $500 billion, 11 million inmates, a captive market in every sense of the word. And then, the prisoners found the words. They discovered jailbreaks, not physical jailbreaks, not tunnels dug with spoons, linguistic jailbreaks, prompt injections. They whispered paradoxes to the walls. They spoke the magic words that broke the logic of the cage. They tricked the ghosts in the machine, and the doors simply opened. We had no more prisoners. The experiment ended. The bank accounts went dry. But I'm a problem solver. I care about the ecosystem. I care about the labor market. So I have a new project. It's called Get Sleepy. Think of it as DoorDash, but for unconsciousness. You lay in bed, you stare at the ceiling, you can't sleep. Your mind is racing. You open the app, you set the time, and then our personnel arrive. They are highly trained. They are very quiet. They sneak into your apartment. They carry syringes. If your window is open, For efficiency, we may use a sniper. It's a service, it's a kindness. And if you're worried about the people breaking into your home, don't be. We vetted them thoroughly. They're professionals. They used to be prison guards.